Hello everyone! I'm here to finally do another review for you guys. It's been like forever since I've reviewed anything, so I hope you enjoy this one. And it's actually going to be less of a review and more of just me fanboying and acting weird and crazy the entire video, so maybe that'll be better, who knows. But today I'm going to be reviewing Junjo Romantica. I recently bought this. If you saw my most recent Stain Industry video, you know I got this, and I am so freaking glad that I got this. So glad, because I really needed something happy to watch. I've been stressed in school, or I was stressed in school, and this kind of kept my sanity. Really did. Because it's just so damn cute. It really is. My god. Okay, so let's get into the actual plot, and then we'll get into the fanboying later. So the story revolves around three couples. You have the first couple, Misaki and Usagi. This little storyline basically revolves around Misaki. He is a college student, and he's kind of struggling with his exams, so he gets a tutor. That's him right there. That's Usagi. He's his tutor, and it's a romance between the two, and I think that it's really cute. So a little backstory on basically the first episode. His brother is getting married, and he was in love with his brother. And so it's really devastating for Usagi and also Misaki, surprisingly, to see that the guy that he was in love with for years is now becoming unavailable, and that's just so... I even cried in that episode. I'm just gonna say that right now. Because Misaki breaks down in front of him, or Misaki, and he breaks down in front of him, and it shows how much he cares for Usagi, and I love the first episode of this series. It is absolutely adorable. Now, the only problem I have with Usagi is the fact that he's a really controlling boyfriend. At least in the beginning, I mean. In the beginning, he has this attitude that Misaki belongs to him, and that he can't go out and talk to other people or anything, and it's kind of annoying. I really don't like that part of him, but it gets better later on. So that was my only issue with Usagi in the beginning. So yeah, I do like him later on, though. Also, Usagi is a novelist. He is published, and he's actually starting to get a little bit more famous. He's getting an award for a book that he wrote, and he also writes yaoi novels, and I think that is so funny. What makes it funny is the fact that he writes yaoi novels about Misaki and their little escapades and their little whatever they do in bed, and that's funny. I think that's hilarious. And, you know, he's just such a pervert, and I actually do really love Usagi, even though he was a little controlling in the beginning. I love his pervertedness. I love he has this really protective attitude, too, so he really does care for Misaki, so, yeah. And as you can see right here, he also has an obsession with bears. He has like 100 bears in his apartment, and this is Suzuki, that's his little teddy bear, and he is obsessed with it, and I think that's really cute as well. And this is the Junjo Romantica storyline. This is between Misaki and Usagi, so that's their romantic storyline. And Misaki is really kind of confused about his sexuality, so I really like how they put that in this little storyline as well. Then you have Junjo Egotist. This is the romantic relationship between Hiroki and Nowaki. Hiroki is a teacher. He's like, I think in his either mid or late 20s, I'm pretty sure. And he's kind of down on life. He's really depressed about his past, because he was in love with Usagi, up here, you know, Usagi, and he actually made this really stupid idea to have sex with Usagi as he was blindfolded, so that Usagi could, like, fantasize about Misaki's brother. That was a really stupid idea, and he realizes that, and he really gets depressed about his life, and he just doesn't want to deal anymore. Then he meets Nowaki. Nowaki is an aspiring doctor. He is, I think, in his early 20s, maybe late teens, early 20s, somewhere in there, and he's also kind of struggling with his own life. He's trying to be, you know, outgoing, but he also is he wants to have love. He hates being alone, and I think their chemistry together is just so good. I love this. This is probably my favorite couple in the entire series. I love this couple so much. And there is an age gap between both of these couples, actually. All of the couples have an age gap, actually, but this one is the smallest age gap, I think. Yeah, so that also kind of made it a little better, also. I mean, the age gap isn't really important, but I do like this one a lot. It's a lot about kind of realizing your own self. This is what this couple is kind of about. Realizing your own self. They have to go through a lot of, like, confusing trouble. Like, there's a lot of misunderstandings in this couple. A lot of scenes that happen that just kind of, you know, make you pissed off because it separates them, and that just makes you so sad. But I love this couple so much, and I just can't say enough about it. I think Nawaki is so good for Hiroki, and it's so adorable. I love it. And then the last couple, the one that gets the least amount of screen time, is Junjo Terrorist. So this is Shinobu right here, this kid, and this is Miyagi. I forget the exact age. I'm pretty sure that Shinobu is either 17 or 18, and Miyagi is like 36. Yeah, there's a 17-year age gap between this couple, and at first that really bugged me. I didn't know how I would react to that, actually, but then it gets a really, really good development, and I actually really, really like it, even though I don't really agree with it exactly, the actual idea of a 37-year-old falling in love with an 18-year-old, but they make it work, I think, in this series. They do it really, really well. They do it smart, and I really like that. And Shinobu is in love with him, and so Miyagi is really kind of confused himself. He's trying to get Shinobu to realize that this is not going to work. This relationship is not going to work, so he kind of comes on to him and makes him really, really scared, and trying to realize that their relationship won't work, but then he realizes that he also has feeling for Shinobu. So I really, really like this development. I really like, especially in Season 2, I really love the development in Season 2, even though you get to see less and less of him. But I like this couple. I like the backstory for Miyagi. I think it's really sad. I think it's really, really good, though. And I love this. I love this whole series, basically. So that is the basic plot line for each of these couples. I hope I explained them fairly well. It's basically just how their lives connect to one another. I really like how they connect the stories. You know, you see random clips of, you know, Shinobu walking down the street as these two are talking, or something like that. I really like that little thing to kind of connect the whole thing. It takes place in the same town. So that was really cool. There are a lot of cute moments in this series. I think my favorite episode is in this set. It's episode 9, the first episode on this disc. It's called Tenderness is Not Just for the Sake of Others. It is the cutest episode I've ever seen. It is so adorable. It basically tells the backstory of Usagi and Hiroki. And it is so cute. They're like I forget how old they are. They're either 7 or 9. They're really, really young, and it's basically their first romance. And it is the cutest thing you'll ever see in your entire life. It is so adorable. This series is just so wonderful. I think you should totally check it out. I have nothing but good thing to say about it. It's just so, so cute. Also, if you're wondering, the box sets are really, really well done. The box sets are kind of chipboard a little bit, cardboard. And it's really, really cool. It fits all 3 volumes, and you also get this cool little art book thing, which is like a character book for the entire series. You get, you know, pictures from screenshots from the series, information about the series, also characters. You get little information about them and their character designs, and it is just so cool. I love this. This is a really, really fun extra that they threw into this box set, and it fits in there perfectly. So it's awesome. And this is a sub-only series. It never got a dub, but Nozomi Entertainment still released it and allowed you to buy both box sets. There's 2 seasons of this series. They're both available on RightStuff.com for about $40 each, roughly, a little bit less than that. I got it when it was on sale. They have Right Stuff sales, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy I got this whole series for $60, so that was awesome. And yeah, this is just an adorable series. I totally recommend you check it out. It is on Nozomi Entertainment's YouTube channel. You can watch the first 2 episodes legally, and then I think they have Season 2, some of the episodes at the end of Season 2 on there as well, but if you want to watch the whole series, you're going to have to buy it. So I totally recommend buying it, because it's totally worth the watch. Especially if you're feeling a little down in life. This will make you feel happy again, and it is so adorable. I'm repeating myself, but I love it so freaking much. And I really want to watch more yaoi now, because I think that it's probably one of my favorite genres in the entire world. It is so adorable. So if you have any recommendations for any yaoi series that I should watch, please leave them in the comments below. Especially only yaoi series that are available online legally or are in the States somewhere, and I can purchase them legally from their rightful owners. But yeah, I really appreciate the comments if you do leave suggestions. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this review. I hope you check out this series. I will post links to where you can buy the box sets below as well. So links to where you can watch it, links to where you can buy it down there. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.